Hey guys, coming for another video? The theme of the video is now Endrick, the national team starter. The day has come, let's talk about it. First, leave a like, subscribe to the channel below. I'm recording this video on Saturday morning because on Friday, during Friday's training and at the press conference, Dorival Jr. made no bones about it and confirmed Endrick as a starter for the Brazilian team for the decisive game against Uruguay, which is this Saturday at 10 p.m. Brasilia time. They're in Las Vegas. So, Dorival Jr. decided not to be secretive and confirmed the team that, in addition to Endrick coming in to replace the suspended Vinicius Jr., Arana is also returning to replace Wendell. Remembering that Arana started the Copa America against Costa Rica, didn't play a good game, and lost their place to Wendell in the game against Paraguay. Wendell played well, even providing support and proximity to Vinicius Jr. and Paqueta on the left side. Against Colombia, Wendell also played a very poor game, both defensively and offensively, and now Arana is back. It is clear that the left back is a concern in the Brazilian team, as it has been in the last 2 to 3 years of the tight era. I think it's very clear that, in Dorival's mind, who in general has made little change in the team since he started working, the left side is an issue. But here is the Brazil team. The Brazilian team should start like this: Alisson, Danilo, Militao, Marquinhos and Arana, Bruno Guimarães, João Gomes. There was speculation that João Gomes could lose his position to Douglas Luiz, something that I have defended since the beginning of Dorival's work. Nothing against João Gomes. I think he had some good games, some bad games, but I think Douglas Luiz is a more ready player at the moment. But João Gomes continues and Paqueta plays inside. Rafinha on the right, Rodrigo occupying the field that Vinicius normally occupies, and Endrick up front. This is the likely Brazilian team. And taking advantage here, this is the likely Uruguayan team. Rocher, Inter's goalkeeper, right back, Ronald Araujo, Matias Oliveira, who is normally a fullback but has played as a defender, and Vina, who has had a great Copa America. In the middle, Ugarte more stuck, Valverde, De La Cruz scoring and getting ahead with Max Araujo on the left, 2 goals in the Copa America already, and Pellistri on the right. He can still play more, and Darwin Núñez up front. This must be Uruguay's team. I think that Arana's entry even has an explanation based on the Uruguay team, because Arana's entry also thinks and plans to worry Pellistri with Arana's support. So, I imagine that's it. But I'm here to talk about Endrick, and Dorival confirmed Endrick as a starter for the Brazilian team. In preparation for the Copa America, I even made a video here on the channel saying that Endrick should have been tested as a starter in the friendly against the United States so that we could see Endrick playing as a starter. I recorded the video about it here. Interestingly, Endrick not only didn't start against the United States, but his minutes during the Copa America were reduced. In friendlies, he played 118 minutes in 4 games, an average of 30 minutes per friendly. In the Copa America games, he had a total of 34 minutes in 3 games, an average of 11 minutes per game. Interestingly, Endrick reduced his minutes when he arrived at the Copa America, something we didn't expect, because Dorival Jr. himself said it was certain that he would play and have minutes. His production also decreased. For me, it's clear that Endrick deserved to be tested as a starter, and it turns out that he will start in a decisive game. Can you feel like entering a bonfire? He can. But a player like Endrick, from being a kid being charged, prepared and led to being a different player, I think there's no problem. Putting Endrick there will give Brazil someone who knows this role and who also knows how to not only be the 9 in the area. Endrick is not that 9 who stays stuck in the area, giving and receiving hits from a defender. He can play this role, but he also knows how to leave the area, move, associate with Paqueta inside, drop to the right to associate with Rafinha and Danilo, and to the left to work with Rodrigo and Arana. I think this Endrick entrance works well for everyone. There may be people thinking they are going to throw the kid into the fire. I don't see it like that. I see it as a great opportunity for Endrick to help and solve some of the Brazilian team's offensive problems. When Dorival said that he needed to be calm with Endrick, I disagreed a little. We see other teams dealing with young players in a different way and doing well, mainly because of what happened with Endrick. If Endrick had appeared like Estevan at Palmeiras, who doesn't have 20 games as a starter, then I would agree with Dorival's calmness. But Endrick has already decided on a Brazilian championship. He is already a 2-time Brazilian champion. He scored in the Paulista finals and everything else. I don't think Endrick needed all that calm. I think he should have been tested as a starter in the friendly against the United States. It didn't happen, but it will happen against Uruguay, and I think that's excellent. And you? What do you think? Say it below in the comments, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell. Thank you so much for listening. A hug and goodbye.